Hey everybody, it's almost the 4th of July, which is basically America's birthday party, and like any good birthday party, we're celebrating with food, fireworks, and probably a few too many cold beverages. We're going to be taking a look at the top 10 things to do on the 4th of July, because celebrating America's birthday is kind of a big deal. You know, declaring independence and all that. So put on your red, white, and blue, grab a hot dog, and let's dive into this 10-minute firework show of freedom. First up, it's the main event, the grand finale, the thing that makes you say, ooh and ah, fireworks. Those sparkly explosions in the sky make you feel like a little kid again. Every town has their own display, but go big or go home. Head to New York, Boston, or Philadelphia for a jaw-dropping show. Fireworks have been part of the 4th of July since the beginning. In 1777, Philadelphia lit up the sky to celebrate. Watch from a rooftop, park, or pool, but leave the lighting to the pros. Next up on our all-American adventure is attending a parade, because nothing says Happy Birthday America like a marching band, floats with local businesses, and kids scrambling for candy thrown from strangers. It's practically an American tradition at this point. And speaking of tradition, some parades are legendary, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I mean, sure, it's not on the 4th of July, but it's got those giant balloons. And who doesn't love a giant balloon except maybe clowns? Clowns are terrified of giant balloons, but back to the 4th of July. You got your hometown parades, your small-town charm, your fire trucks with kids spraying the crowd with hoses. Those are great. But if you want to see something truly spectacular, check out the National Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C. It's got everything: marching bands, floats, military units, and probably even a few politicians kissing babies. So put on your walking shoes, grab a lawn chair and some sunscreen, and find yourself a parade. It's a great way to celebrate with your community and soak up that festive atmosphere. Plus, you might catch some free candy. And who doesn't love free candy? Besides dentists, I guess. What's more American than celebrating freedom with a side of potato salad? That's right, it's time to fire up the grill and get your barbecue on. Because no 4th of July is complete without a mountain of food that would make a competitive eater sweat. Burgers, hot dogs, ribs, chicken, you name it, it's getting grilled on the 4th of July. And don't forget the sides. Potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, corn on the cob. We're talking a feast fit for a founding father, or at least a really hungry family. Now, I'm not saying you have to go full-on barbecue pitmaster here, although if you've got the skills, by all means, go for it. But a simple backyard barbecue is a great way to relax, enjoy the sunshine, hopefully, and spend time with loved ones. Just make sure you have enough food because, trust me, everyone gets hungry after a long day of celebrating freedom. And the best part? Leftovers. Cold pizza is a classic, but cold barbecue? That's the breakfast of champions, my friends. So fire up that grill, put on your best patriotic apron, and get ready for a 4th of July feast that'll make history. What's better than fireworks and barbecue on the 4th of July? How about adding some sweet tunes to the mix? That's right, folks, we're talking about concerts, because nothing says America like rocking out to your favorite bands under the stars. Now, every city and town has their own music scene, but on the 4th of July, things get turned up to 11. From local bands playing in the park to big-name headliners at amphitheaters, there's something for everyone. And let's be honest, music just makes everything better. It's a scientific fact. Don't bother Googling it, you'll just end up on some weird conspiracy theory website. But back to the music. Whether you're into country, rock, pop, or something in between, there's a concert out there for you. And the best part? It's a great way to celebrate with friends, family, and a whole lot of strangers who suddenly become your best friends because you both know all the words to Sweet Caroline. So grab your friends, throw on your most patriotic outfit, sequin vest anyone, and get ready to rock out this 4th of July. Okay, so maybe you can't actually time travel, yet, but visiting a historical site on the 4th of July is the next best thing. It's a chance to immerse yourself in American history, learn about the events that shaped our nation, and maybe even impress your friends with some trivia knowledge. Think about it. Walking the Freedom Trail in Boston, where you can practically hear the echoes of Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, or visiting Independence Hall in Philadelphia, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. These places aren't just buildings, they're time capsules that transport you back to the birth of our nation. And the best part? Many historical sites have special events and reenactments on the 4th of July. You might even run into a guy dressed up like George Washington. Just, maybe don't ask him about his dentures. It's a sensitive subject, so ditch the history books for a day and experience American history firsthand. It's a 4th of July adventure you won't soon forget. Listen, one of the things that makes America so great is our sense of community. And what better way to celebrate our nation's birthday than by getting involved in a local event? It's all about coming together, celebrating our shared heritage, and maybe even winning a pie-eating contest or two. Now, every town and city has its own unique events, but here are a few classics. There's your classic 4th of July festival, think carnival games, face painting, and enough fried food to clog the arteries of a small country. Then there are the more athletic events like 5K runs and three-legged races. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, you could always try your hand at a hot dog eating contest. Just maybe wear loose-fitting clothing. But seriously folks, community events are a great way to meet your neighbors, support local businesses, and create some lasting memories. Okay, maybe you're not the outdoorsy type. Maybe you'd rather celebrate America's birthday from the comfort of your own couch. And hey, I get it. Sometimes you just need a break from the heat, the crowds, and the smell of hot dogs in the air. But that doesn't mean you can't still get your patriotic fix on. Cue the movie marathon, because nothing says America like a good old-fashioned patriotic movie marathon. We're talking about those movies that make you laugh, cry, and stand up and salute the screen, even if you're still in your pajamas. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready for a cinematic celebration of all things red, white, and blue. Listen, if you really want to get into the 4th of July spirit, you gotta decorate. And I'm not just talking about hanging a flag on your porch, although that's a good start. I'm talking about going all out red, white, and blue everything. First things first, flags, lots of flags. Hang them from your porch, your windows, your car. Heck, you can even wear one as a cape if you're feeling really festive. Next up, balloons, because nothing says party like a bunch of balloons that will inevitably end up stuck to the ceiling. And don't forget the little touches, red, white, and blue tablecloths, napkins, plates, you name it, there's a patriotic version of it. You can even get creative and make your own decorations. Construction paper, glitter, pipe cleaners, the possibilities are endless. Just, maybe avoid using actual fireworks as decorations, unless you're going for that controlled explosion look, in which case, please invite me over, I'll bring the marshmallows. What's the 4th of July without a little friendly competition? I'm talking about outdoor games, folks. Because nothing says America like a rousing game of cornhole that ends in a family feud for the ages. But seriously, outdoor games are a great way to get some exercise, enjoy the sunshine, hopefully, and create some lasting memories. Plus, it's a good excuse to eat more barbecue. Because, let's be honest, you can never have too much barbecue on the 4th of July. So gather your friends and family, head outside, and let the games begin. Who says crafting is just for kids? This 4th of July, unleash your inner artist and create some patriotic masterpieces. Because nothing says I love America like a hand-painted flag made out of popsicle sticks and glitter. And the best part? Patriotic crafts are a fun and easy way to get the whole family involved in the celebration. From simple projects like coloring pages and paper chains to more elaborate creations like homemade fireworks and Uncle Sam hats, there's a craft for every age and skill level. So gather your supplies, put on your crafting apron or, an old t-shirt you don't mind getting glue on, and let your creativity soar. So there you have it, folks, our top 10 things to do on the 4th of July. Whether you're watching fireworks, grilling up a storm, or just spending time with loved ones, we hope you have a safe, happy, and memorable Independence Day. And hey, don't forget to share your own 4th of July traditions in the comments below. We want to hear all about your family's wacky traditions, your go-to barbecue recipes, and your most epic firework fails. From all of us here, have a happy and safe 4th of July, and remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, which, let's be honest, leaves the door pretty wide open.